Hello friends, today I am with one question answer session, and to start with friends I will say that first is Mr. Shri Satya. He has said that I spoke about Laurus Lab, and I have not spoken about the pledged shares in Laurus Lab, where it is somewhere around 30% pledged. My friend, I would like to tell you that I just missed on the pledged shares, number one. Second thing is that I just checked, yes, the shares are pledged, but now the promoters have reduced their pledging to 31.56. Number one. Second thing is, in my future presentations, I will try and include the pledged shares while analyzing the sector or the share. Mr. Shri Satya, I am very glad that you have pointed it out, and I am the most happy person that you are with me, and now we are all aware, that what parameters we should look into it. Then Mr. Rajesh Sethi has said about the option trading. So Mr. Sethi, I would like to mention that this option basically is a very time consuming process, and I would not be able to help for the time being. It is not on my agenda to do any to give any advice on option trading. Then is Mr. S. Deepak from Hyderabad. I believe he is our old friend. For quite some time he has asked about Asian Paint, and he is saying that RSI is 80. Very true, you are here. It is showing about 77, and also is the MACD is around 50. Fine, so this value actually is a little less here. Anyway, Mr. Deepak, you can continue with it. Although it has given a doji today here, there appears to be some sort of resistance, because yesterday it closed here, on Friday it closed here, and today also the closing is similar. But nevertheless, still there is a cross here. There is a cross is formed, like at the top, like this. You can continue with this great share. There, I think there should not be any problem. It's a wonderful share. Then Mr. Indranil is asking about DLF. Mr. Indranil, here, for you, I have put here a chart of 2 years. You can see this chart of 2 years, and DLF actually is going into the major problems for one reason or the other. It formed, a cup here, then another cup here, and nothing happened. And if you ask me that this is from 12th of March, and today it is almost about, say, 5.5 months time, it has not done anything. Now, only thing what I can suggest is that if you have not purchased, then better is, in case you can avoid it, or in case you want to buy it, you have not purchased it so far, then the only place where you can buy this stock, just let me check with the support where it is coming. The support is coming roughly about 140. But nevertheless, this stock, since is not performing for the last 2 years, you see, for the last 2 years it has given a negative return. You see, here it was 170, and today it is 157 in 2 years. It has done nothing. So you have to take your own call. Then Mrs. Shri Hari, she is talking about Karur Vaisya Bank. So madam, you can see this Karur Vaisya Bank, this bank I think is no good. It is falling for the last 2 years perpetually. Fine. And although this bank, for the last about, say, 2-3 months, it is showing little uptrend, as you can see here. But still I will say, that this is not worth keeping a stock. Any stock which has fallen so much, you should not keep. And the best thing is, or I so feel, I think this is not alright, just let me correct it a little, that you see, you should always, if you have not purchased it, don't buy it, because it is always advisable to buy only the good shares. And I don't think this Karur Vaisya Bank is a very good share, because in banking sector you have HDFC Bank, you have ICICI Bank, you have this Kotak Mahindra Bank. They are very good banks. Maybe that, friends, Mrs. Shrihari, what I want to say is that, instead of buying these cheap stocks, they can land you in a problem. You can actually have these banks do not give any guarantee for the earnings. But if you buy this Karnataka Bank, maybe instead of 25 or 30 shares, you will buy 1 share or 2 share. but at least that guarantees you the money. And similar story, madam, is even with this bank here also. You can see for the last 2 years this bank actually is collapsing. There is nothing left in the bank. So it is advisable not, actually this is my advice. You can check with your broker also. My advice is not to touch these kinds of bank, because you cannot earn anything out of it. Fine. So that is my observation on that. Then Mr. Surish Das is asking me about the Bharti Airtel. Yes, there is something wrong, which has gone with this Bharti Airtel indeed. There is a Supreme Court case going on, and I was thinking that on 11th August this Supreme Court case order will be out by 14th August or so. It will be positive order. But between Supreme Court and Supreme Court plus now even Reliance also is entangled in it, and even Vodafone also is entangled on it. So this share actually has declined. Nevertheless, in its individual capacity, I think the share is still good. There is no issue. Once the Supreme Court case settles down in about 10-15 days time, we will see definitely the uptrend. Then Mr. Shri Ram Bishnoi, he is asking me about this Dilip Bedcon. Basically, it is a very good company. But today, today that means on 24th of August, it has shown a fall. Actually, here it was showing doji. Here the fall was confirmed because it was red here, and today it has fallen. It has fallen more with the little volume. That means that people are here. They really want to sell it. But as far as the moving averages are concerned, I think moving averages have not given any inclination of selling so far. So you can just see tomorrow, or the best is that till a cross is formed between this moving average and this moving average, you can continue with it, because even RSI is showing that it is in a overbought zone, and this MACD is wonderfully placed. So that is all about it. The queries actually which had come to me. But friends, time and again, I have found, that my friends are telling me for what I say is future and options. Now, friends, future and options, giving simple call, and then people are trapped into it. They will lose money, but that kind of calls actually I don't give. Even I have never traded like that. In future and options, the point is that whether the market goes up or goes down, one should be able to make, the trader should be able to make the profit irrespective of the movement of the market. Now these kind of calls come once in 2 days time, once in 3 days time, or sometime even in 4 days time, and it is really consuming process. Mr. Om Shukla was also asking me about it. So it is a big problem. Who will spend about 2.5 hours only trying to make the permutation and combination. So I think for the present time we will just leave it like that, and when these kind of strategies which we are following here, they give us lot of money, so we can remain with it. Nevertheless, my friends who really want to be in FNO market, they can check with somebody else, because the time consumed for making this is really, it goes to 2.5 hours literally every day. Then also I do not know whether I will be able to give any call or not, number one. Secondly, as on the principles, I don't give any call also. So both the factors tell me that for the present moment we just leave it like that. Friends, if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Please press the bell button for the notification. Like and share the video. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.